All right. How excited are you guys for the season to finally start up, and how do you feel like, your off-season and preseason preparations have kind of gone?
I feel like we're all super excited to start. I think we've all after the fall been itching to get into games, get into real play. So I think the whole entire squad is super excited for the season to start up.
Can you guys tell me about the off season and what the preparation has looked like for you guys, either individually or as a collective unit?
I mean, we spent all off season with practices, boot camps. Everyone worked really hard doing individuals and team stuff. So I think everyone's in a really good place for this season.
Do you guys have any personal, individual goals that you've set for yourself this season, or maybe just as a team, do you have a collective goal that you want to achieve?
I think as a team, we are really focused on playing together and as a unit throughout the field, either on attack, midfield, defense. I think we do have a lot of skill and a lot of talented players, and I think our biggest goal is kind of all working together and to get to a higher goal of winning a lot more and being really competitive in the ODAC.
Meredith, you individually are someone that have already etched your name in the record books for Lynchburg women's lacrosse, and you're on the precipice of leading the category for caused turnovers this season. How much is that in the back of your head, or you think about going into the year?
It's a really nice feeling to be noticed. However, I think defense is 8 people. There's 7 people and a goalie. I would not consider myself the only person out there who can stop the ball and give the ball back to our attack. So I do think a lot of that comes from the other people I play with. I think we do help each other a lot. And I think as a whole, and my goal is just to get the ball back and give it to our attack so they can go and score a goal.
So obviously with coaches recruiting new players every single year, and you've been here for a long time, when they finally get here, they kind of give them off to the players. How well of a job have you guys done implementing them into your team?
I would say we've done a really good job. I think no matter what year you are on the team, everyone kind of hangs out together. It's not just like juniors stick with juniors, seniors stick with seniors. Everyone kind of brings them under their wing and helps them learn the rules, expectations, and brings them with them to do fun activities and gets to know everybody.
What are some personal and team goals that each of you have for this year?
I think echoing what Coach Raff said is just winning. That's a huge team goal of ours, is just going out there and having the confidence to go up against big teams and knowing the belief that she instilled in us is we can do well against those teams and just playing Lynchburg lacrosse for 60 minutes.
Yeah, I think a personal goal, I think for all of us, it is unfortunately our last season, and I think we're at a point where we want to win, we want to be competitive, but also we just want to have fun and play together, and I think that's a huge thing going into our last couple of months of being together, that it doesn't last forever, and having that feeling that just take every day as a new day and just enjoy it together.
Yeah, I agree with both of them. I feel like with it being our last season, we just want to make as many memories on and off the field as possible and come out ahead at the end of the season with a win.
Like you guys said, this is your last year on the team, so you're kind of leaders and voices on the team. How do you kind of, explain how you are a leader on the team? What kind of ways do you express that?
I feel like the 3 of us all have different ways of expressing it. And I think that's what makes us such a dynamic team, is that if one person can't do something, the other person makes up for it. So we all kind of lean on each other, and have been super great about communicating with each other and really just being on the same page, which I think is huge for leadership. And when the team looks up to us, it's we all know we're on the same page and saying the same stuff.
Carson, you talked about playing Lynchburg lacrosse. Tell me what Lynchburg lacrosse is.
Yeah, that's tough. Lynchburg lacrosse is something that we've done for 4 years. I think Lynchburg is such a special place. You walk around, you see all these other teams that are doing so well. So I think just holding ourselves to a higher standard and just going out and winning, I think that's Lynchburg lacrosse, the Lynchburg way.
Obviously, bonding on the field is super important to you guys. What are some ways that you guys bond off the field?
So this year we've done a lot of team bonding and we've done a lot of different activities, including we went to visit the equestrian team's place and ride horses together, or we do community service together, or we go get ice cream together, and we do a lot of different stuff like that in small groups and big groups as a team.
Was there any favorite activity that you guys did, or like a team dinner or something? Anything stick out in particular?
I feel like the team volleyball tournament
Oh,
that we
yeah.
did against each
Yeah.
other was definitely a favorite.
Or the ropes course.
Yeah, the ropes course was a lot of fun too. Honestly, like anytime all of us get together and we're all like committed to doing something, I think we all just have a lot of fun.
What are you most excited for this season?
I think we're just most excited about showing everyone here what we are capable of. I think again, like we have a lot of skill, a lot of talent, and I think like this season is our season to prove it to kind of everyone. Like we do have what it takes to like win and be competitive, and I believe we put a lot of work into the off season and the preseason, and I think we'll show up and show everyone.
Are there any particular games on the schedule? Obviously, the ODAC is a very competitive conference. Are there any particular games you're looking forward to the most?
Yeah, so I mean, we're obviously looking forward to all our non-conference and ODAC games. I mean, we're really excited to get back out there and play Randolph-Macon again. It's always a back and forth game, back and forth season with them, and we're excited to take home a win this year against them.